Kellis Robinette here with the Wichita Eagle and the Kansas City Star, recapping a wild Kansas State victory over Oklahoma today in Norman in front of 85,000 fans. Kansas State won 31-30. It was a hard-fought game, an exciting game, and what it really came down to was who was capable of making the big plays, because Oklahoma, really looking at the stat sheet, was the better team on paper. They had 533 total yards compared to 385 for Kansas State. They held onto the ball 5 minutes longer. They were in position to score more points, but Kansas State made the plays they had to. They were smarter, more disciplined. Danzel McDaniel comes up with a big pick six in the first half. Morgan Burns sniffs out a trick play in the second half and gets an interception in the end zone, keeps Oklahoma off the board. And then Kansas State's defense, when they had to, they got a goal line stand in the fourth quarter that helped them hold on for their 1-point margin, and Travis Britz had a key blocked extra point, which was obviously big given the score line. So Kansas State now, they are one of the two final undefeated teams in the Big 12, at least in league play. Oklahoma State is the other they're playing right now. Puts them in an interesting situation where people were in the post-game press conference asking Bill Snyder and players what they thought about their college football playoff chances. They could be in the top 10 next week after winning here. And it's interesting that so quickly after losing to Auburn, a game that some people would argue would eventually keep them out of the discussion for the top four at the end of the season, they've already worked their way back in where people are beginning to mention them again. So it's a big win for them. It could mean a lot for their season. 2 years ago when they came in here and won, it was the type of victory that helped propel them to a Big 12 championship and 11 wins that season and a BCS Bowl. So we'll see if that's the kind of momentum they can take out of this. But for now, all you can say is it's a great win for Kansas State. Players are definitely happy about it. Jake Waters, Bill Snyder were as pleased as I've seen them all season.